going to call to order the Planning Commission meeting for the Village of Morton. Today is Tuesday, May 28th. First order is call roll.
Zobrist.
Here.
Farrell.
Here.
Keach.
Here.
Neff. Fick.
Here.
Ritterbush.
Here.
Smock.
Here.
Guile.
Here.
DeWeese.
Here.
Quorum.
Thank you very much. Next order this evening is the approval of minutes from our last meeting, which was April 22nd, 2019. In your packet, those minutes were included. If there are any alterations, questions, omissions that we need to discuss, let's get them on the table now. Hearing none, we need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right, next up is the public hearing portion of our meeting. Council will give a brief notice to the public.
Thank you. Public hearings are being held tonight pursuant to published notice. Any person wishing to make a comment to the Planning Commission will be afforded an opportunity to do so and will give their testimony under oath or affirmation. At the conclusion of the public hearing, the Planning Commission will make a recommendation to the Village Board. The Planning Commission makes recommendations only. The Village Board is responsible for taking final action on these matters.
Great, thank you very much. Both petitions this evening are for R1 special use for the roof-mounted solar energy. First one is petition number 19-5 special use. This property is 179 J Avenue. Of course, R1 zoning currently requires a special use for roof-mounted solar energy. Anyone from the public want to speak on any of these things? Would you mind coming up to the court recorder and swear in? If you could go up to the microphone and just give us your name and address.
My name is Andy Schwank. My home address you want, or what I want to
Property
say?
address.
Okay, that's what I thought. Along with Josh Weir, who didn't make it tonight, we represent A&J Solar, which is a fairly new company. We started putting solar panels up. Two of our customers, this being one of them, we've applied for permits to do the residential roof-mounted solar in conjunction, I guess, with the state program for selling renewable energy credits, where the homeowner gets a significant portion of that money back, and the federal tax credits as well. There's been a lot of interest, and that's our plan.
Is A&J doing the installation on both of the petitions this evening?
We are in conjunction with Royal Electric, who
Okay.
does the certified installation portions. We're selling, designing, and then assisting where we're capable on the installation, but they do the part that satisfies the certified electric installation part.
Okay. Any questions from the table this evening for our petitioner? Thank you very much.
Trying to stay up here for the second one, or?
I think you're okay. If we need to call back up for questions, we'll bring them, but I think we went through a couple of these last meeting. Any questions from the table this evening for these special use requests? Hearing none, do we have a motion to approve petition number 19-5 SP?
Motion to approve.
Motion made in a second.
Second.
Call when ready.
Keach.
Yes.
Fick.
Yes.
Ritterbush.
Yes.
Smock.
Yes.
Guile.
Yes.
DeWeese.
Yes.
Zobrist.
Yes.
Farrell.
Yes.
Approved.
Thank you. Petition number 19-6, special use is next. This is 233 South Minnesota Avenue. Again, R1 to special use. If there's any questions or comments on this one, we can hear them. Otherwise, we'll need a motion for approval.
I move that we approve.
Thank you. Motion made. Do we have a second?
Second.
A race. Go ahead and call when ready.
Fick.
Yes.
Ritterbush.
Yes.
Smock.
Yes.
Guile.
Yes.
DeWeese.
Yes.
Zobrist.
Yes.
Farrell.
Yes.
Keach.
Yes.
Approved.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next up tonight is an amendment, 2019 amendment to the comprehensive plan that the Village of Morton enacted back in 2009. In your packets, you'll see a pretty substantial document that did include in it some summary updates from each of the individual groups that were in charge of or who are currently in charge of the various parts of this plan. Roger, you want to give just kind of a brief summation of kind of how this came about and what we're looking at?
Sure. The comprehensive plan, it's a real lengthy project, is the way, if you went about it the way they've been done in the past. And it involves literally 100+ people, and that doesn't include any of you people or any of the village staff, just residents. So in discussing that, we decided that it might be good to change the process and kind of give out each section, whether it be to the school district or the library or the village in terms of the streets, the police department. Everybody did their own review of their segment of that and then made whatever changes need be, and it accomplished the very same thing, but involving way fewer people and way fewer hours. And so far, so good.
Yeah. So the idea was to amend the existing plan, which was very comprehensive as is, and add new comments and new thoughts where necessary to sort of update it to today's standards and
Right.
issues. Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions from the table this evening? Haven't reviewed it, haven't looked at this? Obviously, it's my understanding, Roger, that the recommendation from the Planning Commission is just that the amendment as stated is in fact okay, as opposed to a full, complete new plan being put into place. And then, of course, the trustees will vote on that.
Correct.
So just to
And
make
I
that
didn't
clear.
just march down this road by myself. You know, I talked to Pat, I talked to our mayor and several of the village trustees, so.
Well, from a standpoint of resources, it makes pretty good sense. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a significant document, and I feel these documents oftentimes are sort of living in some to some extent, in that they should be maybe reviewed and updated, but unless there's something wrong with the core, I'm not sure why you'd reinvent the
Yeah.
wheel. Any other thoughts? If we hear none, can we get a motion to approve the 2019 amendment to the 2009 comprehensive plan? Crickets.
I'll make the motion to approve the 2019 amendment to the 2009 comprehensive plan. For the
Motion is
board.
made. Thank you very much. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Call when ready.
Fick,
Yes.
Ritterbusch,
Yes.
Smock,
Yes.
Guile,
Yes.
Zobrist,
Yes.
DeWeese,
Yes.
Farrell,
Yes.
Keach.
Yes.
Approved.
Thank you very much. That ends the public hearing portion of this evening's meeting. On to other business. None. Roger, do you have anything else that popped up?
No, we're gonna have things to bring to you though, in future meetings. Things that we're looking at in terms of some of the ordinances that we're dealing with, so
Okay.
I want you to be in somewhat of a suspenseful state, so I'll just leave it right there.
It's either that or you don't want to deal with 15 resignations for 5 people, but, okay. If there's no other business, do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
There we go. Second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. All opposed?